about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited to share my haul. Let me just say, yes, it's been a couple of days since I actually got it, and I have been dying to opening these palettes and just like showing you what the products look like. I'm not going to do swatches today. I mean, I've already seen swatches of all these palettes. Some of them are older, some of them are brand new, and we're going to start with the best one, in my opinion. It's actually the one I have on my eyes right now. I did a completely neutral look. I wanted to do a smoky eye. This is the box. I already took it out because I had to. It is Gothic Beach by Jeffree Star. Who else? Look at her. She is beautiful. You guys, I talked about this when I did this makeup look, that I love black and pink. It doesn't matter if it's black and hot pink or black and light pink like this. It's beautiful. I love it. Like, I'm in love. It's back to the coffin style, like that we're used to, with like blood sugar and blue blood, and those, I think those are my favorite palettes so far. Since this one. Like, the other palettes have all been really cool. I love the color stories because they're all like, you know, in the complete rainbow hue. But there's this one, I don't know, it's something special. It's interesting because my first thought, like, I love purples and I do like a neutral color story. I never was one to like neutral, but I do. I'm starting to really like it. And there's some warm tones in here, so this is definitely a fall look. And then there's that beautiful purple, which I'm in love with. I love this. I would love to see this color here all over the lid. It's like this sparkly, shimmery color. I don't know if you can see it, but it is beautiful. Yeah, and this kind of throws me off, but you know what? I could work with that. I could figure out something. And yeah, it's meant to be for Halloween. So this is a good time for me to talk about this palette. And the only thing that kind of threw me off is that there's no light sparkly shade in the palette. It's just all like pretty much mattes. Like, there are some shimmers. I mean, there's a shimmer with like different colored reflex in it, but there's no, like, you know, inner corner highlight, which is normally what you'd find in a palette. And I like that Jeffree like crosses the, you know, he raises the bar, he crosses the lines, you know, he doesn't color within the lines. And so I like that about this palette. Of course, it's Jeffree Star, and probably only Jeffree Star could get away with something like that, but you know, it's okay. Okay, so now I'm kind of working backwards here because that is his newest palette. That literally was just released. This next one, Cotton Candy Queen. Why did I not know about this? Okay, I saw it on the Beautylish website when I went to order Gothic Beach. And I was like, when did that happen? And it's because Jeffree did, it was either a YouTube short or it was an Instagram reel or something, and he didn't do a video, which is crazy. And so when he released Gothic Beach, he was like, I heard y'all, I'm not going to do no short 1-minute clip. I'm going to make sure that we do this in the right way. And then, so yeah, I was like, okay, that's why I missed it, because I did not catch that. So look at this, look at this palette. Beautiful. You guys, pastel colors again. Like, look at that purple though. Like, look how many purple shades are in this palette. Like, isn't that crazy? I think Jeffree has a certain fetish with purple. And I swear him and I are besties. I watched a couple of videos with this because it is an older palette now, and I really like those colors. I mean, this is a summer fun palette, so I wish I had picked it up in summer. I wish I had known about it sooner. Probably would have grabbed it, but that's okay because I have it now, and that's what counts. So again, 2 more palettes I can add to my Jeffree Star collection. So now, here I am talking about Jeffree Star. You guys, I also have another video that talks about all of my Jeffree Star palettes, so I will send you that way because now I can include these 2 as well. And I literally have all of his palettes except for the wedding palette and the very first one. So I don't have like Thirsty or Androgyny or Thirsty 2 or whatever they are. So yeah, I'm definitely a collector of Jeffree Star palettes. However, I'm fast becoming a collector of Natasha Denona as well. So like, you know how like the Natasha Denona palettes were actually quite pricey. So they were like 180, and I was like, that's totally unaffordable. And then she decided to come out with her $80 palettes. So in the States are like $67, $69. So a couple of these palettes I could not find in Sephora Canada. I didn't actually go into the store, but well, I did actually. I did once, but I looked online and I couldn't find them. So this one was, and then it was sold out for a while. So this is the Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. When I first saw this, I was like, no, that's just not for me. Like, I'm going to skip that because I don't have the money right now. And well, I mean, money is always an issue when you're buying palettes. First of all, check out this packaging. Isn't that so cool? Completely retro glam. I love the colors. It just vibes. I like the size of these palettes. I like the price point, and for the amount of shadows that you get, it's actually quite a good deal. And Natasha Denona's like formula is so nice. Basically all of the formulas, whether it's a topper, a shimmer, you know, a metallic, or the matte, they're all beautiful. So then when I saw this in person, because when I first saw it online, I was like, those colors are way too light for me. Like they're just going to fade right into my skin. And then I saw it, and I don't know if this does it any justice, but these colors, like, okay, this looks a lot darker than it actually is, but these are not that light. Like this one is. But like these are actually really dark colors. And when I first saw it, I was like, they're so muted. Like, oh my goodness, like how could I even pull that off? But the reason why I picked it up right now is because we're heading into Christmas. It's fall right now, and I don't have a Christmas palette. This is unlike anything that I have in my collection. Unless you're talking about like, you know, the pale pink and the pale green. I actually don't have anything that pale. I do have like some pastel lime colored shades and the Natasha Denona pastel palette, but it's nothing like these colors. And I'm excited to play around with this because I want to do some Christmassy winter evergreen looks, and I'm so excited to get into that, just to dive into all these palettes. Okay, so these two I could not find here in Canada. I had to get them from Beautylish. The good thing about Beautylish, though, is that, and by no means is this video sponsored, but the good thing about Beautylish is that if you order, I think it was over $40, $40 Canadian, you get free shipping, which in today's market, like shipping is a big deal, right? Like you do not get free shipping anywhere, it seems. So anyway, this one, the Yucca palette. So I have been watching Allie Gleans. I've been watching Angela Bright, and she, like, I mean, they all had this palette, and it was also Patty Alonso. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with all three of those women right now, and all of their makeup looks. And I'm obsessed with like the fall look. So my next like makeup video after this is going to be shopping my collection for fall palettes. And now I can include this one because I have it. So excited. So this is the Yucca palette. I could not find this in Sephora Canada. Look at this. Okay, so here the only one that throws me off is that one right there. That is like blue or silver, right? Like that does not feel to me like it belongs in this palette. I want to swatch them so bad for you guys right now, but I'm in a little bit of a rush. But aren't they cool looking? Like that is such a fall palette. I love that. Like, I mean, even this color, that looks a lot, I don't know, that's weird. So is that one. These ones are weird. It's kind of throwing me off, but I like this and like these sparkly colors, right? And the deep brown and like, yeah. I love that. And I can't remember if this was supposed to be a summer palette. I think it was. But yeah, I really like that a lot. And then one of the ones I thought I would, actually, to be honest, I haven't really heard much about this palette until I started seeing it. Oops. Until I started seeing it online and stuff, was the I Need a Nude palette. And so this one, normally, again, I'm not like a fan of like neutrals or a fan of nudes, but then I saw this one and I was like, oh my goodness, I need that in my life. And they literally are. Like, look how beautiful it is. Like, I feel like my camera isn't doing this justice. When you see it in person, it is absolutely gorgeous. This is the cover, so it kind of reminds me again of this one a little bit, the retro glam. I really like that like 3D effect. Like you can actually see something in there, and it's like this glass on top. It is just so cool looking. But these colors are beautiful. Like Muse, oh, it's like a glitter topper. Sheen, Delilah look like glitter toppers. And so does Mia. Like these are beautiful. Like you guys, I cannot wait to start playing with some of these palettes. And like I think this shade of brown, it's called Filigree. I think this has got to be my favorite shade of brown. I don't know. Like there's one that it cannot be beat. It's by Too Faced, and it's in the cocoa. Yeah, it's in the Natural Eyes palette, and it's called Chocolate Martini. So this is like my favorite all-time color there, like as far as nudes go. And this still smells like chocolate, you guys. This is like one of my very first palettes. This one here, my Too Faced Natural Eyes, favorite palette for neutrals. I digress. I can't get off topic here because that is my very first palette, like which is so old. But this one is so beautiful. And again, you can use them anytime. Like it's neutral, right? It's not seasonally like specific. You could just use it whenever. So I'm so excited about these palettes, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I know this was a very short video, and I'm so in love. Oh, two more things actually. I got two of the eyeliners that were in the launch of Jeffree Star Gothic Beach. So these are called the Beach Proof Eyeliner. The white one is called Drug Lord, and I haven't actually used it yet, but I will try to use it in one of my looks. Maybe I was thinking that Retro Glam palette. I think that'd be cool. And then this one is called Gothic Beach, which is the black one. So that is it for my haul. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're new, please subscribe. I would love to have you. Click on the bell button so you will receive all of the updates whenever I post new content. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.